Hello. Hello. Hold on, I need to fix a thing. But yes, I'm Pulsartium, and we're going to play Dishonored 2. Hold on. I need to see why lurk bait is not working. Hold on, we're doing it. Okay. Now maybe I'll have to test it. I will have to test it. There. It appears to be working now. Ta-da! Okay. So, Dishonored 2. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's play the tutorial. I don't know if it'll be tutorial only or if it'll have some kind of story element. But it would be good to be up to speed on how this specific game plays.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Okie-dokie. Who are we playing as? Corvo Atano. So, it is true. Corvo was her dad, and we're playing as Emily right now. I really like that the graphics have improved. What do I got? I got crouch. Okay, we've got lean still. I can run, I can slide.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much.
Okay.
This is my city.
Okay. Yeah, this is... yeah, the controls are pretty much the same. A vignette only to tell me I'm stealthing, I'm crouched.
What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, we get to play as Emily in the proper game. I take it. Yeah, I'm good at sliding.
All right. Good.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide.
Easy as cake.
Well, cake is not technically easy. Pie is also not technically easy. It's simple. But you can screw it up. I guess I'm not picking anything up here. I wonder how this interacts with the previous game. Are we going to... like, does it make one of the endings of the previous game canon? A to surface, B to... I need to fix that. That's Xbox controls. Adam! Well, it wasn't really much of a vacation. It's good to see you, though. So, hang on. So, where? There you are. So, That was the bad news. Life happened, so I had to cancel those 2 streams. But there is good news. I now have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So, we can do that at some point. It's all ready to go. That's the good news. Yeah. And I believe I'll be able to get The Last Caretaker as well. But we have to do things one at a time. So, yeah, I was waiting for you to explain that. I wanted to just get in the game otherwise. And I'm very glad that I'm playing the tutorial, because it's got story, which is what I was afraid it might have. Oh, actually, hold up. I'm going to make an adjustment, and hopefully that will solve my controller issue, or make it worse. We'll see. But we're still doing we haven't hardly done anything, so now's the time to do it. But yes, I knew you'd be excited about that. I did not plan to miss those 2 streams, but it is what it is. We'll still, as far as I know, we'll still pick that right back up on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. I don't need all of these things. We can get past all of this. Why do you not recognize? Oh no, I've made it worse. Hold up, I have to go make it better. Did you undo that? What I did there? This may be the best that I can do. But yes, I have Metroid Prime 4, so I'm excited. I've heard that it doesn't quite live up to the hype. But personally, I feel like that the previous ones don't quite live up to the hype either. So, and I enjoyed those just fine in spite of that. So I think I'm going to enjoy Prime 4 just fine anyway. Come on, why, what? How did I still break it? Hold on. I should have just left it. I should have done this all earlier. Use default settings. Alright, try this again. How was your break? Good. Oh, come on. Come on. It was working. This is every setting. I've returned it to the previous settings. How does this not work? Why does it just not work now? I don't understand. Yeah, see, it's set for an Xbox controller, and I'm using a PlayStation controller. This isn't a good prize. Why is this not working? Yeah, I was using a controller before. This is very frustrating. You fixed your problem, you hope? Well, I hope you fixed your problem. Ah, we're back. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. This is fine. We're gonna leave this. Let me just close that other thing. Okay, okay. I will live with the Xbox icons and glyphs. That's fine.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Oh, okay.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city.
It is your city.
What training regimen does
All
Father
right,
have in
Majesty.
store for me today?
Let's see what you can do.
I did that poorly, but I can do better.
Gotta slide under to get there. All right, good.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Never doubted I could make that.
It's parkour.
What's next?
Do you press... Okay, I can press left trigger, left stick to move faster. Whoop. Up we go. You can play. You can play... Oh, yeah! I remember. You were telling me that your Xbox was broken or something. I need to do that
Only
again.
I could spend every day running and jumping.
It's the same controls, but everything's so much better. Like, did you see how fast we moved up that chain? And sliding down it? There is some quality life improvements for sure.
Now let's see how quick we feel.
Come to me. You've learned well.
Good.
Let's see how quiet
That's too
you are,
bad.
young lady.
But at least you can play, right? Stealth. Enemies are slow to detect you in stealth mode, especially when you are further away from them, above them, or at an edge of their peripheral vision. In shadow, though this matters more to distance. Stealth mode enables you to take cover under desks or tables, because I'm crouching, to lure an enemy away, distract him by throwing an object such as a bottle, or setting an alarm on a clock. Oh, that's clever. That's new. Stealth games don't do that a lot. Oh, so I have to not be spotted
Father's
by him.
always on about the value of quiet feet.
It is, though. That's how we beat the whole last game. I don't have any powers here, though. Awareness. When an enemy begins to detect you, an awareness meter is displayed overhead, gradually filling up. A full white meter means an enemy will search for you. A full red meter means you've been detected. Yeah, we never want a red meter, and we want the white one to fill as little as possible. But I'm okay with getting the white meter.
Move up quietly and apply a chokehold.
Gotcha, Corvo. Oh, he tapped me out.
That's my girl.
Oh.
Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Is he just gonna stay? I think he's just gonna
Stay low and out of your enemy's line of sight.
I have to pickpocket. I love this tutorial. Okay, press X, which I
Crouch down and approach from behind.
Didn't see anything at all.
This is dope. Plus the story that goes with it. I'm down.
In the words of Corvo Attano, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Dude. Okay, crossbow.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Oh, it's above it. Oh, come on. Lame. Alright. Neat.
Perfect shot.
Thank you. That means that Corvo... No wonder Corvo was the protector, Lord Protector, because... Hello. Spirit of the Deep. Spirit of the Deep, siren of the dreams, I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunwell behind me until the lament of the waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. You rule my dreams, where I behold, with senses I do not possess in waking life, the dark splendor of your home in the deep. There the ocean rests on your back like a sleeping child on his father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me not as the mighty Leviathan, but as a young man, with eyes as black as the void. Really? That sounds like The Outsider. So killer stealth. I believe this one's teaching all the stealth stuff first. What I'm positive they're gonna keep the... I know I need to go this way. Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick. If there's still a high chaos, low chaos, 2 endings thing. Dishonored 2. Is there... Yeah, a good bad ending. Yes. Anyway. Yeah. Killer... It's same as before. Killer stealth.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. Good. That's my
Blocked
daughter.
every strike, but he's Corvo,
When
so...
someone swings a sword at you, block.
And that's what I kept hitting the bumper for. Oh, right bumper?
Block with your blade. Good. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
I have a previous game of playing.
If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
That's what I was trying for.
You're quick. Smart move. That'll
Yeah.
stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Really? Bro! That's awesome! I want that! I'm gonna be doing that.
Fatality.
Come on, pet choke.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
Yeah, I plan on doing the low
Feel
chaos
better
good
knowing
ending.
you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Are we playing as her during this whole game, or... Okay, no, that's awesome. I love that. The whole tutorial, the story that goes with it, like, he's teaching her, and the tutorial's the perfect place to express that. That's great. I love that. That's so good, how they handled the tutorial. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. It's part of why I did it. Because I figured that it would it would be basically the same as the previous game, you know, besides some updates. The one thing that I'm disappointed in is if you enjoy a game for stealth like me, then Dishonored is amazing because it means you get the good ending. However, combat is also very fun, but giving you the bad ending for combat, for killing, is basically penalizing you for playing an entire playstyle, which I don't like. They should have done something, because it's basically the bad ending playstyle. There should be a way. Why give you the option of an entire playstyle if what you get out of it is the bad thing? I wish that there was some way that you could still play the other playstyle and enjoy the game that way and still get some kind of good ending. But at the same time, I get the point they're making, that killing a bunch of people is gonna give you the bad ending. Here we go. I'm very pleased that we get to play as Emily. Corvo teaching her how to do all the things. And then we get to play her. That's awesome. Like, it feels very Witcher to me. Yes, medium. Custom? What's custom? Save model free. You cannot save the game manually. The game saves automatically when you exit and at various predefined moments. When you die, your save game is erased? Okay. Every time I see something like that, I'm tempted to give it a go. But at the same time, I want to beat the game. I want to get through it at a reasonable pace. Because I'm here for the story, too. Slow time. Enemy perception. It's very interesting, but I know that I just want medium. Oh. Okay, I appreciate this. They were gonna send me in the tutorial anyway, but we just did it, so... A long day in Dunwall. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, assassinated 15 years ago, which I guess puts Emily at like 20 or so? No. What? No. 25? Yeah, closer to 25. Somewhere in the ballpark of 25. Visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? Plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall. A paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis.
You cut them to pieces.
A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Shouldn't she already be wearing that?
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Yeah, I get why it happened. She's right. That shouldn't have been.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Look at these. Why are you bringing your soldiers in here?
Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Excuse me?
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece.
Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
Why do you sound
If you
weird?
really are my mother's sister,
Kind of
you're welcome to stay
just
as
like
long
one
as
of
you
the
like.
witches.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
Are you serious?
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Jeez. We just finished. Play as Emily Kaldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth in combat by her father, Corvo Otana. Play as Corvo Otana, legendary royal protector of the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Plague. This is cool. Also, I don't know which one to pick. What is the difference? I would pick Emily. What is the difference between Corvo and Emily? Corvo's powers are classic and strong. Emily's powers are fresh and new. Okay, if story-wise it was meant for Emily, then we're going Emily. I was already leaning towards picking her. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's play as Emily.
Cast you in cold marble.
Oh, snap.
Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldstream Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Be
No!
all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Bro, the voice acting and characterization and stuff is so good. Yeah, this was meant for Emily.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
The throne room. Father! Nothing I
Okay,
can
well,
do alone. I need to get out of here.
I don't think that he's dead. I think that he's stone, and that you can unmagic him. Set an alarm. Letter from Advisor Helmswater. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Your Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me on these most sensitive endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain, your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, we'll launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing. Pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you. But here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to the shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. I think we can save him. Okay. That looks like something I want. I need to pick up something and throw it at it.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
You need... Oh. That's funny. I need something to smash this open with. Interesting. Letter from the Tivian Trade Commission. Our most esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Serkernos, bound for Tivia, is now routinely set upon by pirates, or spoiled with blood flies. In addition to the loss of Tivian lives, be they crew, dock workers, or shopkeepers, there is the material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we'll be forced to cease trading with Serkernos, and perhaps even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following. First, independent qualified inspectors at all ports. Second, patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers. 3, compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, for we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you your best. Dimian Sherigan, Principal Tivian Trade Commission. Is there nothing I can pick up and smash this with? Yeah, I've got nothing. Okay.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkernos. I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
I want to break this open and get that, and that will... You're learning the controls? Good. See, why can't I pick up, like, this teapot or something? I need to escape. I really feel like the solution is to break this open, get that, because I feel like that's just a model of a ship. That's not a weapon, is it? Okay, never mind. Okay, if that's not the solution... Well, I tried the window. Okay, you were right.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
There really isn't any place to go from here, though. This kind of blocks... Wait, can I climb this? No. If I just drop... Off I go! Wrong window. I am not a clever man.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Hey.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
And why did she wait so long?
Lady Emily, you're all right. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, see?
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Escape Dunwall Tower. New captain, who goes by the name Megan Foster, arrived in Dunwall. She's looking for Corvo Tano. Maybe she can help you. A day in Dunwall. We're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for Wayman to get back to Dunwall. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night at the end of Rudshore. Maybe I'll have him time to turn it into a scary haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding an old audiograph upstairs. Wayman would love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily, you promised to be more serious and to listen at court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for a new decree on whale oil rationing and distribution. It sounds like whoever Wayman is, that's her romantic interest. That time of year again, the anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection, though it's all security protocols, menus, guest lists, and it's impossible to slip out at night. I feel like a caged bird. They've already got me memorizing this year's speech. It's endless. Would it be so terrible if I just said what I remember about her? That wink she gave me, even as she was scolding me, after I was caught climbing the statue of my grandfather. The sound of her footsteps as she paced at night. The time she shared a cabin on a boat trip to Driscoll. The time we shared a cabin on a boat trip to Driscoll. Or the time she agreed to let Corvo teach me to fish, but then had to pull a hook from my arm. Now that would be a speech. So how much farther are you ahead of me, Adam? I have no intention of going to the safe room.
No time for that now. I can't dally.
Yeah, we can. Throne room.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Escape Dunwall Tower. Wait, really? There's nothing in here. Aha! There is. Yes, the smart thing would be to just move along. Just hop right in the safe room and go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna eat these first and get my health back up. I am gonna pop open the safe room just to see what it is.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
See, this is why I went back for it. Because I felt like it was something I was supposed to do. Okay, I'm happy. This is good. We're doing good.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Can I just say that the audiograph using a punch card would not work like this at all. It's a wax cylinder is what this is emulating. Punch cards can't hold all that speech data, not like that. You'd need so many more punches. This card would be gigantic. But that was some interesting information.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Interesting that they... Because before when I was choke holding a dude, I could only pull them back, but this one let me move them forward. This game lets me move them forward. Okay, there's nothing here. Such a bloody affair. Most unfortunate. I like how they do cabinets. Hello. It is time for stealth, Adam. I mean, you can still go for the bad ending if you want. It would still be fun to do the other combat method. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of the Empress Emily Caldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne?
Something feels wrong.
Okay, yes. Oh, hi. Oh, for reals? That was super close.
Traitors.
Agreed. Traitors. Traitors indeed.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Found you. Open the safe room. Get the signet ring from Mortimer Ramsey. There's a secret passage to the royal chambers that leads to the streets, but you need your ring to open it. Royal quarters key.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is
could be locked inside the safe room, which contains rations and water.
exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
He sounds so salty. Yeah.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But
Here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsays once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood
Such good
playing with
voice
the
acting.
Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the
Nice
aristocracy,
work.
and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Okay, throwing the glass is not a good plan.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
'Just gonna tuck you away over here.
Where did you disappear to?
Interesting that they actually notice each other missing.
Someone was supposed to keep watch here. Fine, I'll do it. I wonder who that was.
What? Emily has escaped? What?
I'll tear you to pieces!
Wow. The guards have gotten so much smarter.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Yeah, it's gonna be honest. This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Two more months, she says. And she'll leave him. I can wait.
Oh, that's a... You're waiting. You're cheating. You're helping.
Hey, where did you go?
Shit, she's gone! I have to find
Thought I
her.
saw something
Or else.
right here.
Damn it!
Check the place just in case.
Look at this place.
Okay.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Someone there.
You probably
Ramsay's family fell
aren't being
from the
as much of a
aristocracy, and apparently
perfectionist
the
on
man
this
holds
as
a
I am.
grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Okay. If I leave this dude here.
Sure reeks. I gotta...
Huh? Oh shit. What happened to him? That's Emily Caldwell!
I don't want to get detected. That's why I'm being so particular.
What am I? I got a stocking with that leg. That's what. Worse than nothing. Getting so one can't even breathe no more. I thought that...
Nice. You were looking for your buddy. Let me show you where he is. Oh, Snapples.
Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
Did you not notice the body?
Oh, I wonder who that was.
Why did both these guys go over here?
They're going to pay for this.
There's my signet.
This won't leave my hand again.
Imperial Seal. Recovered your signet ring. Achievement get. Place Mortimer Ramsey in the safe room. Will do. I was actually kind of thinking that myself.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Yeah, if he gets locked in here, that's perfect. Comfy. More than you deserve.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
What she said. That's the thing, is that this game is... It's very good about telling you the alternate solution, but I have to be keen about picking up on it. Because it was just kind of offhanded comment from him about not wanting to get locked in the room. And if I missed that, then I missed the whole solution. So I have to be careful. I have to pay attention. Pay attention. Treatise on the physiological existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. It is a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. But when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, for a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. Funny. Oh. You put him in the same spot? Well, it's a comfy chair. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as many before have, that they were in a particular place, and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know this place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share, in the furthest reaches of our minds, this realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home. The void. Interesting. Hey.
This could be handy.
Bone charms. Bone charm's a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles of North Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sang in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Wow, okay, there's some bone charms that do some more stuff than the combat stuff I'm used to. Crown Killer Strike. Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken... Wait, did we already read this one? Yes.
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Agreed.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
Oh? Is she wearing? Oh, she grabbed the spyglass. She didn't put on the mask. There's a lot of reading in this room. You know I'ma do it. Hello.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Those are massive.
I'll need this.
Oh, what the heck? Young Emily drawing of herself. That is a massive block of gold. Good. How could you even pick that up? It's a statue of her mom. Why the leather straps like that? I don't understand. Okay, that's one gold bar. I was hoping for something a little more. Alright. Corvo Attano, Royal Protector in Our Times, Part 2. Do. Yeah, but where's Part 1? In an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Caldwin chose Corvo as her royal protector. When Corvo was 19 and she was 12... Why did you have to add this to the lore? This is making it weird. Ugh. As an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Caldwin chose Corvo as her royal protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. He served her loyally as a bodyguard, courier, and some say spy, before and after she was crowned empress. Though it was scandalous gossip at the time, it is said they began a love affair around 1823, when Jessamine was 18 and Corvo was 25. Of course, they drop her just barely into legal age. Well, anyway. Still, that's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about... Well, I do. I don't like it. It's just... When she was 12... The next chapter of Attano's life is like something out of a legend. During the time of the Rat Plague, the Empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced to execution. He was thrown into Coldridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped, and as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent, Corvo struck back at the people who killed the Empress and who wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the Loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him. Surviving through some inner resilience, he located the true assassin of the Empress and fought his way out of the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last of the Loyalists on King Sparrow Island at the Burrows Lighthouse, and rescued Emily Coldwin, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Otano and Empress Jessamine Caldwin was a terribly kept court secret, and thus it is widely held that Emily Caldwin is their daughter. Following the interregnum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began to rule the Empire of the Isles. Tivia, Morley, Crystal, Dunwall, Sikernos, and there's a lot of pirate activity in the waters here. Well, that just means that you'd go from this tip right here. You'd go from this tip of the land straight across. That should be easy enough, and then you just, transport it, which, granted, being able to just, go from a port here straight across would be a big deal. So yeah, the pirates, there's a way around the pirates, but it's not a great way. It's better to just handle the pirates. Letter from Wayman. Ooh. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you is with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. No worries. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you. And yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I'm joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care, my darling Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. Well, this seems like... Bro, you can see the heat waves. That is a great touch. Yeah, that... He really does bring the white leaf tobacco. And she's got the thing to smoke it with right there. Dunwall. Caldwin's Bridge, Dunwall Tower. A bunch of her childhood drawings. Hey. Old Hound Pits. Yeah. This is where that's the tower that she was kept in. From the first game. The Golden Cat. Wasn't that the brothel? Anyway. I believe that's everything. Time for us to be off. Unless, of course, that's just an alarm clock. Alright, let's be off. Sneaking and listening. Eavesdropping sometimes reveals useful info. Bringing up the quick access wheel to use elixirs and left-handed gear like ranged weapons and supernatural powers.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding.
Okay.
I should make my way to the docks.
Oh. How unfortunate. Castus Morgan and the Postulate Child? Custis Morgan. That's... Yeah, I don't want the painting. I want the money the painting gives me. All these broken cases. And an old-style toilet. nasty. But, you know, if that's all you've got sanitation-wise... Oh, you know what we should do?
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
Yeah, this really, really reminds me of London. Look at that. What? Pentuple? Fireplace pipes? When do we meet the outsider and she starts getting her powers? To the streets.
I've gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Megan Foster's ship is just off the docks and represents your best hope for escape.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
No, Emily, you learned this from the first game. You don't have to become anything. We already took the first step of not killing the one dude. Interesting. What is that? Nothing I can interact with. Oh, hello. No, I don't want to take him down. Oh, or press right bumper to perform a non-lethal takedown that will leave the enemy unconscious. Ooh.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
I was a little noisy. Come back out, mate. Not quite my friend.
Let's have a look.
Go back to your post. I want to drop down. Let me practice this. You know what? Oh, what was that? Emily Low Chaos? Ooh. Now... Stats! That's what I wanted. Player deaths 1. That's fine. Coins collected, spotted by enemies 9, assassination 0, 8 non-lethal takedowns, playthrough. That's what I wanted. Spotted by enemies 0, yeah! Assassination 0, good. Non-lethal takedowns 5. Player deaths 1, fine. Well, that's because of the time I jumped off. Total kills none. Global kill ratio 0%. Global non-lethal ratio 10%. Yeah.
Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Good.
Or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
I need you to come over here, bro. Yeah, I'm seriously... How can I do a non-lethal takedown if you're not in the right position? Yeah. When is he gonna wander over? Do I need to, like, throw something to grab his attention? Is there even anything to throw? I'm just gonna have to drop down and sneak up from behind him. This is gonna take me too far back, isn't it? You should have just been in the right place. Gonna hide you under here. No one will find you. Throw empty bottles and glass to distract enemies with the sound. It will alert them.
The city's crawling with the Duke's men.
They don't
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's
drop
missing.
anything.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Okay, so I guess I can pickpocket them for stuff, but yeah, in general, I don't think I actually need to even knock them out. If that's electrified, I can't run along that.
No more.
Poor guy. Stay ready. I want you in place. Just after the Duke and our new Empress make their appearance, things will happen fast. Do your part, and there's a share of the spoils for you and the others. Turn on me now, and I'll ask the Duke to send his assassin after your dear old parents. Trust me, the so-called crown killer is the last dinner guest you want in your home, Mortimer
Former
Ramsey.
Empress Emily Caldwin has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
All right. Ooh. Detection isn't the end. Even after you're spotted by enemies, various options are available to you. Kill all the enemies in combat. Defeat the enemies non-lethally. Escape and stay out of sight until enemies give up searching for you. Use powers, gadgets, and trickery to creatively overcome a situation. Yes, so the thing in here that I read, it seems like they have their own assassin, their own Corvo.
That's Emily Caldwin!
That was my mistake.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. I should listen to Mom and become a hairdresser.
This is a bit more difficult. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do, 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 do. Okay. Interesting.
No one's gotta die. Yeah, but please, not today.
So when the white bar starts filling. Ooh, I see you on the other side. When the white bar starts filling.
Always alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
When the white bar starts filling.
Nothing then.
It doesn't count as being detected. That's going to make stealth a lot easier. I really miss being able to see them through the walls and things, see their positions. This is much more difficult.
Someone there?
No. As I time travel to ensure that my
City
no
is
is true.
crawling with the Duke's men.
Where are you?
That's Emily Caldwell!
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
I'm curious. Yeah, my global spotted just is gonna keep going up. It is tracking that. But my playthrough, that's what matters. There you are. Okay, time for a slumber party. Dead? Oh, that's the first guy, not the guy I... And I can verify this. I have not killed anyone. No kills. Okay.
That's Emily Caldwell!
Did he react to the door opening? Is there anyone else in here? Is there another entrance? 'Cause these windows are barred. I think he is attracted to the sound of the door opening.
What? Like a stocking without a leg? That's what.
Huh? Who opened this door?
Yep.
Maybe the wind or something.
Well, what you gonna do about it? Just gonna gawk at it.
Oh, well.
Ta-da! Oh, that's disappointing. Thought there'd be something interesting there. Dark bread. More apples. Seems to be a bunch of supplies, but nothing of interest to me. To read. Captain Ramsey's orders. All City Watch personnel assigned to posts in the immediate vicinity around Dunwall Tower. On the anniversary tomorrow, will be receiving guests from across the Empire. Most are detailed in your itineraries, but there's an unlisted contingent from Kanaka. This is last minute, but important. None other than the Duke of Sarkarnos will be arriving with an entourage that includes VIP guests with some rather exotic equipment, aimed at impressing our Empress. Let them pass, and don't bother harassing them with the usual inspection nonsense. On my orders. And if you spoil the surprise, I'll have your head. Disseminate this note to all squads. Captain Mortimer Ramsey, 1st Officer, Night Watch. This was planned. Papa wire. This was planned. This was planned. Oh, I've got the grenade now. Interesting tabs. Get a little warm, and we're off. Okay. I'm taking my time getting where I need to go. Are you guarding that, or you bent over it? You're bent. You're dead. Okay. I would like to knock you out.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Caldwell is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Anyone found harboring Emily Caldwin
Can I go in here?
will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay
You
indoors
know,
during this time of unrest.
I'm gonna give that a shot, actually. I'll take health elixir for sure. Light pouch. Some food. Oh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just exploring, looting the place. Don't mind me. Lucky salary? Don't know what that means. It looked like a lump of rock to me. Okay, okay. Interesting. There you are.
2 more months, she says. Then she'll leave him. I can wait.
Bro, are all the guards cheating? Or is... I mean, I know the truth is that it's a generic line. That a guard might say.
I hope they accept my transfer.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your
So,
family,
if I had
turn
two,
over all
I'd give
information
him one.
concerning Emily
I still got
Caldwin
me one,
and Corvo
but,
Atano.
Then if I
Wanted for
eat
murder
it...
and treason.
No, wait. No, if he eats it, then what?
Come back this way. Now, you're coming with me to explore this destroyed house. You can take a nap right there. Sure, I'll take that. probably should make more proper saves. Oh good, you're facing the wrong way. Something told me. So I quick saved right before doing it.
Someone is asking.
Let's have a look. I didn't quick save soon enough. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna quick save back here where it's safer.
So if I have two, and I give him one, I still get two. Then if I eat it, no, if he eats it, then what?
This sure reeks.
100 times I thought about leaving this place. My family and I moved here 3 years ago. Biggest mistake we ever made.
Oh, don't be like that.
Watch yourself.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Attano couldn't stop.
Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
Hey!
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
Hello. Note to Beasley. You've come with us. You've come this far with me, Beasley. Don't get clammy feet now, man. Delilah is our rightful empress, or will be soon. I promise. And the Duke will make sure we're properly compensated for our part in orchestrating this little coup. I have men across the city watch, and let's just say certain stubborn Emily Caldwin supporters are being arrested even as I pen this note. On top of that, the Duke will be bringing over 100 from the Grand Guard. Now do your part, and shred this note as soon as you've read it. Put it down the toilet. What about Ramsey? Well,
Captain Ramsey's been so industrious, but I need a ship.
we're fine. We're just gonna live in a trash bin for a while.
What's happening now?
What? Going on here? Be right there.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Perhaps there's a more local place I can stash you. Yes, back here should be fine. I'm assuming we don't have to deal with the plague anymore. That'll be great. I don't want to deal with the rats. Processed whale. Oh, there's a trash can all his own over here.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
With the cook, that did not taste anything like
What is this? Oh, interesting. You know what I bet? Maybe I can't jump that far. Sure. Let's hop down here. Yoink. Okay.
Are you coming tonight?
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders.
I doubt I can
now,
help you.
what's ever going
Whatever
on
you
tonight?
want.
Do you not recognize
Maybe
your
I should
voice?
hire my own bodyguard.
I'm thinking
I
we
don't
need
feel
another evening
safe
at the
anymore.
rum club.
Marvelous. I'm game if...
Yeah,
You
we've
are.
read that.
I'll get the cigars
Elaine
tomorrow.
heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
Cards later.
Who's there? After last time? No. I pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
Yeah, they're just letting me waltz in here,
Nominate your
take what I
nephew as
want.
sanitation committee chair.
You have to understand, I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Okay.
You have to understand, I'm going to call for help if you don't go. Whatever you need, I can't help you.
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about to change. City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening. Crown killer lunatic and all.
So far, so
Whatever the
pleased.
royals are fighting now. Can't make it easy.
The Hatter Gang. Damn them.
Network of shops selling contraband just like they've got down in Sarkonis. People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
You beat it?
Right,
Nice
and we
work,
take a cut on
killer.
the sale.
Awesome.
I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Yeah. Hold up. I wanna see if I can't do the thing. I don't get to do this very often. Hold up. 1 second, because I'm terrible with the command. I want to make sure I get it right. Brain equals fried? I believe it. Yeah! That's all.
Whatever.
Yeah, no worries. You're welcome. You always do it for me. I know it's probably automatic on your thing, but
I'm not in the mood. Show your.
but I appreciate it when you do it. So, and I hardly ever get to do it.
Whatever the royals are
So
fighting,
I'm excited.
can't make it easier for them.
That's what I'm saying. We need a network
Still,
of shops
you
selling
automated
contraband
it
just like
to
they've got down
happen.
in Sarkonis. People are
The
getting rich
Hatter Gang. Damn them.
after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing. in
I'm
our
just
favor.
returning the favor. Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do. All that, yeah, after stream stuff. Eat, drink, sleep, whatever you need. Thank you for visiting. It's good to see you. Just gonna dump you here. Alright. Nice work beating Celeste. That is an amount of skill and patience I do not have. I mean, I could possibly get that skill, but I don't have that patience. I got through Ori and the Blind Forest. That's about where I'm at. Anything more than Ori, and it's too much, so. And I'm very confident that that's exactly where... Hello, this is an interesting room. I'm pretty confident that's exactly where Celeste lives, is beyond Ori and the Blind Forest, so... Oh, I know why it's blue. That's whale oil. Why didn't I realize that before? Southern Star Chart. Oh, it cost... That's money. Pistol, but I've got all the bullets I need. Copper wire. Locker. Grenade. I'm just trying to loot and explore as much as I can. What's this? Oh, it's just painted white around it. It's not actually highlighted. I think that's it for in here, so we can move on. I'm going around this way because I'm hoping it'll be a better path to the ship. Hello. Yes, I can get that way. That should be fine. That should be fine. I'm not too stressed if they find bodies. I mean, I prefer if they found none. What I'm concerned about is myself being spotted. That's what I don't want. Can I? What can I do from up top? I came down here because I knew there was gold. Oh, spikes. Rude. Ooh. Hey. Hey, yeah. I didn't think that would work. All right. I know I'm probably leaving a lot of goodies behind. Maybe not so much. There's several different paths, so I don't think that there's any way I could get 100% money without actually exploring everywhere, but, you know, we're here to play and have fun. Welcome back, Adam. We're here to play and have fun. Not do all the things every time. Okay, so... I think I need to take these two out. Oh, I am gonna have to swim. Okay. Hopefully there's no more of those bitey fish in the water. And this is just so I can get up.
Is there any chance I could slip past all these uniformed assholes and get into the tower myself? Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say?
I believe you.
I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face, stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours. Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south. And I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. But Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, I'm ready.
Ghostly, finish an entire mission without being spotted. Yes, alternative approach. Finish an entire... Come back. I wasn't finished reading. Come back. Alternative approach. Finish an entire mission with no casualties. Both of these are kind of low percentages. Like the Imperial Seal, one that you get just through the course of playing the game, is 83.3%. So if you take all players, if 88.3% is considered 100% of the players, because you can have the game and having the game but not playing it would give you no achievements. And so that's included in the 88.3% is all those people who haven't played but have the game. I believe that's how that works. And so I'm treating the 88.3% as everyone who's played, because that's like, it's the first thing that happens. Like you watch some cutscenes and stuff, but then once you actually do a little bit of the game, you get the Imperial Seal. So that's I guess you could make an argument it's like 99% of players, 98% of players, but still, that's basically all the players. So, of the 88.3% of players, most of them, at least not by now, have finished a mission with no casualties, which means that most players kill someone at this point. But I think you can kill a few people and still have low chaos, and so still be able to get the good ending. I didn't expect to get Ghostly, to be honest. But I reloaded enough. Yeah, bodies detected too. Yep, that's pretty standard on par for me. Stealth. Non-lethal. Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck right here in this corner like all game. Because I don't... Assault. Yeah. I don't do combat. Wait. You can choke someone out in combat. You too? Merciful didn't kill anyone. Ghostly never detected. Lethality. I think they've actually... Looking at this, I get the feeling that they've actually tried to address some of my concerns. I feel like I can go into combat and still end up non-lethal. Because, like, look at this graph. I think I can end up down here in this bottom right corner. But yeah, I did maximize my stealth non-lethal. Anyway. You found no... Well, there's no runes, no outsider shrines. Like, less than half the money. Only one of the paintings. Coin of the Realm. Took what gold you could carry from the Dunwall Tower safe room emergency reserves. The Ramsey fortune. Locked Mortimer Ramsey in the safe room. Play your way. There's no best way to play. Focus on combat or stealth. Play brutally or ghost-like. The world will react. I noticed. I wish that you would have told me that earlier, like in the tutorial. Quick save, quick loader available. Sprinting. Sprint to elude enemies or build up speed for jumps. Oh, did it just... Okay.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
I guess, yeah, her name is Megan, huh? Omega with a G. Nothing in here, let's go. That's a bad sign.
What is this place?
Oh, snap. I didn't expect we'd show up here. I thought we'd find a shrine or something. Not just straight in a dream, but I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's go. Actually, I really dig the new style for the Void.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
He's moving closer? I thought we were moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood?
Yes.
I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Accept the outsider's mark. Reject the offer. No powers mode? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I appreciate that. That's interesting. Yeah. That's a big mechanical difference to the game. I wonder what the difference is here. What does that mean? Dishonored 2 difference between no powers mode. Is a significant difficulty increase. That's what I figured. Forcing reliance on stealth gadgets and environmental traversal like vaulting and precise jumps instead of supernatural movement. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to take no powers. But yeah. Yeah. Mm. Add is done. Good. Okay, here's what I wanted to know. There's absolutely no changes in any of the story cutscene whatsoever if you denied the mark. There are a few different dialogues from PCs. Variation, but that's about it. That's what I wanted to know. So this is a difficulty thing. This is a mechanical thing. It's very interesting and I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm going to take the mark. There's a lot of people who feel, apparently, from what I was just reading, that rejecting the offer, the no powers mode, gives them a greater appreciation of the game. But if I take the powers, I can still just do the same stuff that the no powers mode would have done. And more. So if I ever want to try and go for that greater appreciation, I can always just try not to use my powers and do things differently and always go back whenever I'm ready. Whereas if I just take no powers, then I am committed. And the game was designed with having powers in mind. I think having powers will help keep me on story pace, you know, have a good pacing, which is important to me. And if there's no story difference, that was the big thing. If I reject the offer, if I take no powers, I want the story to reflect that. I want that to be a meaningful choice. I like somewhere later in the game, like the outsider, like they try to do something that would like pin me down, but because I don't have the mark, I don't have his powers, they're like, oh, she's not using his powers, so this didn't affect her. Something like, or, you know, it comes back later where the outsider shows up, nah, I didn't have anything to do with this. She did it all her own. I don't know. But apparently there's very little difference story-wise. So
it burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
press left trigger to rapidly pull yourself forward pull yourself toward the targeted surface. Primarily a means of locomotion, far reach is also useful for avoiding enemies. Aim the power at the ground or a structure in front of you and pull yourself forward rapidly, or cast it overhead ledges to pull yourself upward. Far reach can be used to move through glass, breaking it. That's good to know. If the power is used in stealth mode, your movement ends without further forward momentum. The mana cost for using the power is low, so the recharging portion of the mana bar will allow you to far reach even when you have no elixirs. Oh. Upgrading this power changes some of its basic functionality. Decelerate. If you're falling, time is slowed as you aim far reach. Good. Pull objects. Pull objects towards you and catch them in midair. That's good. Pull enemies. Pull an enemy towards you and kill. So it's just blink and pull mushed together.
Stories. They're true. Incredible.
Yeah, if you play as Corvo, you get all the same powers that he had in the previous game.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Yeah, this takes like it has like no mana cost.
What is that? It feels familiar.
know you. Do you remember? It's been so long.
Really?
We've been through so much.
We get the heart. Yeah.
It's an echo of myself.
I missed the heart too.
It's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here.
Hang on.
In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Yeah. Strange artifact that reveals the runes and bone charms.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Well, I mean, I already knew about the power menu. It's more or less the same as before. Yeah, I'm rapid firing this and I'm not losing any mana for it. So we take the heart. I don't know which one I want it on. I don't remember where I had Blink. Oh, there we go.
Shouldn't be here. No one should.
So I think making Emily the protagonist just for this, where she can be with her mom again, even in this limited fashion, is worth it.
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Oh, the powers menu. Ah, haha. Powers enhancements? Okay, dark vision. We'll need that. In addition to living beings, objects and security systems are visible through walls. The sounds you make enables you to see your enemies through walls, giving you visual situational awareness. Yeah, this is excellent. I'm definitely gonna want this. This lets me see tech stuff. This lets me see enemy routes. And their intended destinations are now wow. That's great. Doppelganger. Your doppelganger creates a diversion and flees from enemies, drawing attention away from you. Enemies that destroy your doppelganger will believe they have eliminated any threat in the area, and will transition to a less alert state. Your doppelganger will also trigger security systems and attract hostile animals, just as you would. Huh. It believes behind a cloud that incapacitates and incapacitates enemies for a few seconds. It can help you eliminate enemies or distract them while you slip away. Summon a doppelganger that can fight enemies and assassinate when undetected. I don't want my... Summon 2 doppelgangers who act independently of each other. I mean, this sounds really cool. But I don't think I'm going to get the Deadly Shade section because I don't want my doppelganger to do any killing. Your doppelganger can engage in combat with enemies or even assassinate them when undetected. Doppelgangers help eliminate enemies and distract them while you slip away. Use this to transposition. Swap places with your summoned doppelganger. That's rad! Use this to escape dangerous situations, move to a strategically better spot, or if timed right, to escape enemies by making them think you are dead. Huh. This is all real cool. And like, Deadly Shade makes sense. If I was going to do a killing run, then I would definitely want this. I would be summoning my doppelgangers all the time just to help me fight. Like, this is rad. Adam, which did you go with? Did you go with the Emily or Corvo? Shadow Walk. Assume a stealthy form for sure. Ooh, yes, please. During Shadow Walk, your visibility is reduced, making it harder for enemies to detect you. Don't get too close, however. A moving shadow will still arouse suspicion. In this state, you can assassinate or incapacitate one enemy before returning to physical form. Right. So I think what that means is that you break out of Shadow Walk when you incapacitate or kill someone. Rat Shadows opens up new pathway. Move through rat tunnels in your stealth. Really? Emily? Okay. Corvo, I think, still gets possession. And so he'd be able to possess a rat, and so this is how they give Emily access to that. Rat Shadows opens up new pathways. While in stealthier form, you can pass through rat tunnels, which can lead you to remote areas, and also allow you to bypass hostile encounters. Improved shadow attack. Assassinate and incapacitate up to 2 enemies before returning to physical form. Up to 3 enemies. That's... okay, this is rad. I like this. With Shadowrun active, your movement speed is increased while in your stealthier... okay. Yeah, I want Shadow Walk. I'll get Doppelganger at some point. Dark Vision is a priority must. Domino. Link human targets so they die or fall unconscious together. Domino links 2 human targets. While the power is active, any action taken affects all linked targets. Really? For instance, quickly incapacitate multiple enemies using a single sleep dart, reducing the risk of alarm, or kill multiple linked enemies simultaneously if outnumbered in a fight. Combine Domino with other powers to create surprising and interesting effects. For instance, summon a doppelganger and link it to an enemy. Any damage you deal to your own doppelganger will be shared by the linked enemy. Can I knock my linked enemy? Can I, like, if I link it to my doppelganger, can I knock my doppelganger out? Link it to 3 enemies so that if one of them is killed or rendered unconscious, the others are off. Okay, and this is up to 4 enemies. That link domino is interesting. Pull objects, decelerate. If aiming far reach while falling, time slows, allowing you to move with more precision and change directions. Is there lag? There is lag. Hang on. Summon a void spirit? What? To enthrall humans or hounds. Mesmerize creates a void entity that captivates 2 humans or hounds. Then removes their short-term... You're looking at enhancements? Yeah, I haven't quite gotten there yet. Mesmerize creates a void entity, removes their short-term memory. Only those mesmerized can see the summoned entity. Allies of those enthralled will notice their strange behavior and suspect a hostile presence in the area. Mesmerize will always enthrall the closest living target. Use it to avoid a group of enemies or who will be unaware of what's happening around them, or use it in combat enthralling enemies into making them vulnerable to your attacks. Enthralled to 3. So this is 2, 3. Longer. 4. Well, they're different powers for sure. I don't know if they're better. I like Blink. I don't know how much I like Far Reach yet. I mean, I do like that I can just go, 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 but... Anyway. I still need to settle into her powers. It's fine. Throw objects farther. Break down weaker wooden doors with your sword. Oh. Yes, I do want that. Unaware enemies will generally be knocked out if hit in the head by thrown objects. Ooh. But with this upgrade, it's possible even in combat. Vitality. Health is increased. Yeah, so there's two... Yeah, so powers are powers, and then this... I appreciate that they made a distinction between these. Because these enhancements are more like actual stats. And powers are powers, but in the old game, in the first game, they were just mixed all together. Vitality, reflexes. Your preternatural reflexes allowing you to deflect any kind of incoming projectile with your sword by holding right bumper. Sliding with the pistol or crossbow equipped, time is slowed for you, and this allows you more precise aiming and better shot accuracy. Bullets and bolts that you parry are deflected towards your... Really? I didn't even consider trying to deflect those. That sounds very difficult. The time window that allows you to parry melee and ranged attacks is increased, allowing you to parry more easily. What? Bone charm crafting. Did I read the last one? Snap reaction. Quick reflexes seem to slow time briefly when an enemy spots you, which gives you more time to react. Plan a quicker counter, attack, or escape without engaging in combat. I do want that. So if you don't take powers, I think all you get access to is the enhancements, I think. Rapid sprint escapes, risk higher falls. Oh, take less falling damage, that's good. Bloodthirst. Yeah, no, skip. Shadow kill. Turn unaware enemies into ash. Nope. Bone charm crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Oh. Craft your own bone charms by selecting a combination of mystical traits and expending raw whalebone as a resource. Trait effects are cumulative. If you use a trait more than once, its effect stacks, becoming stronger. Sometimes bone charms get corrupted during crafting and will also have negative traits. Bone charms with 3 or 4 traits are more likely to be corrupted. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. That is interesting. That is very interesting. When crafting bone charms with 3 or 4 traits, the chance for corruption is reduced. When crafting new bone charms, it is possible to use the same trait up to 4 times across all of your bone charms. This upgrade gives you more control over the bone charms you craft, resulting in fewer corrupted bone charms. There is still a low chance of corruption when crafting bone charms with 4 traits. Craft runes by expending raw whalebone, or you can craft runes by expending a significant amount of raw whalebone. Use these runes to upgrade your... Oh, craft runes! To upgrade your powers, or sacrifice existing runes to gain a significant amount of raw whalebone. Really? That is interesting. And I have no bone charms.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
I feel like the guy that voices this guy, I feel like I've heard the actor somewhere before.
There's a strange power in this place.
Who are these people? Oh, right here. This is the crown killer. That's her.
I'll never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fun and sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Yeah. The bone charm crafting, I'm down.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Dishonored. My father is lost. My father is lost. Turned to stone by Delilah. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft. Something I never would have believed possible. But now I have to believe in it, so I can believe that it can be undone. Delilah claims to be my aunt, the rightful heir. Truth or lies? All I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by that weasel, Duke Abel. They must have been working on their plan for years, buying disloyalty with promises. Even Ramsay, the captain of the city watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for those monstrous killings. That one or both of us were the Crown Killer. I'm not in a trusting mood, but Morgan Foster says she knows Anton Sokolov, our old royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So she's all I have right now. We're sailing for Sakurnos. My Dunwall, my home, is no longer safe for me. I never really was safe. I never really will be. The sooner I get that through my skull, the better. This time, the Void. This time it wasn't a dream. I've read about the Void and the Outsider. Imagine them. Now I've seen these wonders for myself. Strange doesn't begin to cover it. The Outsider has terrible eyes, black on black. He offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price. Really? But how could I refuse? I mean, they should, but I don't think they're gonna. This power might give me the edge I need to defeat Delilah and Duke Abel. I'll worry about paying the cost later. I'll worry about paying the cost later. And what price will I pay for his other gift? My mother's beloved voice, trapped in the strangest contraption. It is both comforting and chilling to be able to talk to her again. And yet, it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. This thing, the heart, is there and not there. I have to focus on a new way to even see it. We've arrived at the southernmost tip of the Empire. Strange fragrances all around. Salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend in here. I don't know what to eat or where to go, but this is where my father was born. So part of me belongs here too. These are my people. Or they were until my throne was stolen by Delilah. I'm coming for you, Delilah, with my new powers. All I need now is a plan. We locked Delilah in that painting. How'd she get out? I guess that does mean that the bad ending, where he kills Delilah, is the false ending. Limited resources. It is not what you're used to, living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. You will need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Megan. Meagan. They crossed the road, my friend. Pew. Oh, that's a regular bolt, and I don't want that. And I don't want you. I don't want you either. How unfortunate. There we go. Power. We can't take a power, can we? Oh, I've got 2 runes. Dark vision, obviously. View cones of my enemies and even see them through the walls. Yeah, it's gotta be dark vision. Just for the abilities that it gives on the first go, it's dark vision. And then I'll want to upgrade it to max, but the other one I wanted is Shadow Walk. I plan on getting all the powers up here, because they're all very interesting and can do cool stuff. But Dark Vision is a must right off the bat. And then Shadow Walk is for... Yeah, let's save up for Shadow Walk. Repair the things that get busted up in Anton's room. When he was taken, it's been weeks. Oh, repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room. When he was in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Optional. Open the cabin door. I dislike the sparking. That's not a good sign. You don't want... No, sparks can cause fires. Pretty. Anton, the reflection on my journey to the Dandisian continent. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but the new world was not sated and would have one more. None other than the captain himself. His group had found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. To lure the lure of fresh meat provided too much of a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and some rations as the crew who had dined on scant fish and the same rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures with his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching, where the stings had penetrated, but insisted they press on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. It was suddenly obvious to me that at this rate of attrition, we would not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make the return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, and so I immediately declared myself captain, and on my orders the remaining crew kept to the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week. Though I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain. As at first and foremost, ours was a research expedition. Interesting. But I want to come up here because it's got the pretty view. We're just chilling out here in the harbor. I like what they've done with the water. It looks good. They've done a good job.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
This is a good question, Adam. I didn't even consider... Well, clearly we have to hop in the water to grab it, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Where did I find myself? I don't know that I like this. Oh, am I in that room? I fear I have made a grave mistake.
must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Okay. Tunslookslov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate? With good wines and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil round the heart of this empire. As I've learned more each week for months now, I found my mind turning over the moments beneath the surface here in Kanaka. Duke Luca, Abel, and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aimed their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily. That much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over whatever I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye?
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further
I'll always
political...
miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
But here in Karnaka, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
That voice reminds me of Asajj Ventress from Star Wars. Sokolov's notes, Bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Are the bloodflies replacing the plague rats? Sounds like it. Bloodflies are exotic insects. Unlike anything else found in Serkonos, I suspect they originated on the Pandician continent. Groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Yeah, they're the new rats, swarms. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs. Gross. Which hatch in breathtaking fashion, after a very short time. More corpses in a Serkonian city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, On the last part of a bloodfly cycle, they calm a great deal, leaving the swarm they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. Yeah, right here. See, I understand what they are now, and I still want to burn them all with fire. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It is a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated on the various errors, chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandician continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is, compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Aran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was, on the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm grey skies, that the great sea vessel Antonia Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself. 38 of us total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. I read the things. We're gonna surprise her by coming from the wrong direction, and I'm gonna be sad if this prevents us from getting the secondary objective. I want to do all the things.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Blood of the Abel House. This chapter will focus on Edithea Abel, steward of Carillo. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Sekernos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Saganto. Follow us along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state, even as waves of settlers continued to join Sekernos from Morley. The Abels balanced growth against Sarkonian culture. In later chapters, we'll detail the times of the Theodonius Abel, true son of Sekernos, brave and benevolent. He united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Sekernos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to all our fair isle. Open the room, but I don't want to.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Really? Yeah, that's the same newspaper as everywhere else. I'm glad it didn't automatically hop into a cutscene. Nothing. Alright.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is alright.
Oh, you opened the room.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you.
Aha, I did see. I can be clever. But that is all the clever I have left for today, unfortunately. Next is the room. At dawn, I set out with the group. A reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent, Chapter 3, or Chapter 15. At dawn, I set out with a group that forged east. It included 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used our blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here, and slowly made our way from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples for the native plants for our research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several species of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes upon previously. When suddenly, young Mr. Gravitt from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive ant-like creatures swarmed him from below, so many in number that his tiny attackers, that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. That's horrifying. We finally managed to pull Gravitt from the insects, acquiring several painful welts where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gravitt, however, was bitten, or stung, as I would eventually discover, so many times he was barely recognizable, swollen into deformity over every inch of his person. Moaning like a sick bull, he expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. Yeah, that sounds like Sokolov. Something terrible happens, and he's like, oh, what delicious science we have discovered. Cindery woods. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Up we go again. What's at the tippy top? I haven't explored up here yet. Yeah, I could jump down from here. But I'm just exploring, don't mind me. Okay, so here's the bridge. Addermeyer solution. Hide, show, all, hold. I forget how I had this.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
Yeah, I think it's just about time to just dive in the water. You're going for bone charm crafting? That could have been done more gracefully. Okay. There goes my air. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, grabbing that rune was not difficult.
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
I feel like that's pretty much everything. I'm just looking for food now. I'll take crossbow bolts. Oh, I've not triggered. Ooh, I like this better than the previous one. Yeah, it is cool.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
That's what I wanted, was food. It's nearly got me back up to tippy top shape. Oh, there's still more to eat. Okay. Yeah, it's like a radar pulse almost. And there it goes. It runs out. It runs out a lot faster. Okay, it's time. Let's do this. This game is definitely a step up from the previous.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Board the skiff for Karnaca.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yep, got it all done.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Ah. I see. So she just... Okay. Instead of having a mask, she just pulls up the thing. It's like she doesn't have a full face mask like Corvo does. Instead, she just kind of scarfs over her face, her nose and mouth, and...
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
Oh, I miss
Before
our old...
his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Bell took over,
mask is
he
rad.
started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Lovely.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer. Take out the Crown Killer. and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
To the south, reached Karnaka. You know what that means. Time to save. Give it a proper save. That's gross.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks. You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
That's no way.
Which ship is that out
there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another
Brother-in-law
ship.
tried to get me to sign on with a
Then
mining
we all
crew.
split the take.
No way.
Just want to talk to people.
Wish I had some rum.
You wish you had some rum.
That's Addermire in the distance. Maybe a little more.
There's a lot.
Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind.
There's a ton.
The way the ocean shimmers.
There's a child. He's frail. It's only because of her he's lived this long. I'm tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Not sure it's safe.
He gets his drinks for free. They're too afraid of him to ask for money.
My steak.
I just boil everything.
His friends fell on messenger boy.
What?
They beat him for what was inside his satchel.
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
That's another solution.
Your face is covered.
I miss the days when Guard won't like that without having night.
Underground shops. Listen, I'm sorry we fought. I get what you're saying about tangling with the Howlers, but they don't run the black market here. Really. They just take a cut from all the shops. Yeah, the Grand Guard will crack our heads or shake us down if we get caught, but they'll do that no matter what we do. We're new here, and we picked a bad time to move to Karnaka. We've got to do whatever we can to stay afloat, even if that means dealing with the black market. So I'm going to go to find the shop in each district across this rotting corpse of a city, and I'm going to get to know the shopkeepers. Butter 'em up. You're still my love, my apple, even when I yell at you, even when I curse and throw things. I'll let you make it up to me when I get home tonight. Paisley. What? That last sentence is wild.
You look like you can take care of yourself.
Sure, there's always been blood.
Watch yourself.
I just don't remember it being so many of them.
Okay, Dockyard Wall of Light, Overseer's Offices, Addermire Station.
So big.
So hungry.
Yes. There is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Watch yourself around the Grand Guard. If you go creeping around, watch out for the blood flies.
Fair.
We have clients
Don't know you, stranger. Bad time to visit
Fish is a
Karnaka.
delicate cargo. We can't afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark. which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaca, we like it very fermented.
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
Was the truth. But he called her a liar to save face. Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin.
Hello. There's a room right here.
This place, Karnaca, I weep for it. What are you prepared to do to save it?
I have 2 runes, but I need 4.
I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
Hey, I've got some whalebone.
No one's claimed one of the holding warehouses. I happen to
You
know
got it?
No one's gonna claim
Nice.
everything because it was dry.
Now, did you get the
Loading
whalebone?
up the freight plane. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
You didn't get the whalebone?
Somewhere a noble woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea.
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. You pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up.
Welcome.
After that, the sickness spread through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Adermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Circonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm just gonna keep poking around.
This job is my lifeblood. Don't try anything funny, whoever you are.
It's a new thing, needing money.
This job ain't so bad. Beats cheating people all day in a bank.
I've got a bead on another room.
Fellow Circonans, would this place be any different had I not passed from the world? Restrictions are now in place due to the political assassination. He needs more muscle than anything else. He likes to push his way through crowds when he can. Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
On the streets of Karnaca, compliance is mandatory.
Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside. We just know they're there, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Well, don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
found it. It's right there.
Hey, come here.
I'd like to, but your door's locked.
This is Paolo's second in command, Mindy Blanchard. Early in life, she was someone else. Early on, she felt like she'd been born into the wrong life. So, she set about making it right. Mindy Blanchard, second in command of the Howlers.
The Howlers?
She once broke a coffin maker's arm for smiling at her.
That's not what I thought I was doing. Oh, I'm gonna put you down here. That didn't help. Does this show me items yet? I don't think I have that upgrade yet, do I? Abandoned Diary, second day, month of the wind, 1851. Which I believe counts as last year in the game. From my window, I see you once a week. You lean against the light blue wall and open a book. I've noticed you have two hats. One of straw and the other of fabric. Both light in color. You avoid the sun, a kindness to your pale skin. Though I've never seen you roll up your pants higher than your ankles. Modesty, I wonder? I wish I could go outside again. Deep in the silver mines by dawn, I rarely saw the light of day. Myself. The accident happened almost 5 years ago. The explosion threw me onto my belly, crushing most of my fellows from my crew along with my legs, calling down tons of black rock and earth. Their muffled groans of agony stay with me even now. I am unfit for mining or any other work. Most of my days are whiled away as I sit in this crooked chair, looking through my window. Slants of sunlight ease the pain in my leg for a couple of hours each day. My heart wakes for the next sighting. The next time you take your rest at the shadow of the cool blue wall. That's really sad. The foot of the cool blue wall. I feel like that's a hint. We should check that out. Was ist das? That's a body. That's a body I didn't put there. Hey, I made it in.
I have something that might interest you.
Oh?
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something?
Sleep darts, yes!
You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry.
Was it the guy
He's
I saw
already
up
dead.
there?
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it. Then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Alright. Help Mindy enter the Overseer's outpost. Interesting. Oh, there was another way.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Found this place? I'll trade with you.
A crossbow bolt. Sleep dart! I have none. They don't cost a lot. Are these the sleep darts you found? Stun mine. Location of sunken supplies. A pair of sailors passed along the location of a boat that sunk in the bay containing supplies. It's expensive. So's the rune, goodness. Can't turn down the rune.
I'll take that deal.
I'll take that. We'll call that good for now.
You want blueprints for better weaponry?
Yours were free? Yeah, so I'm gonna go try and look for yours. Well, oh. I'm familiar with this, it's just interesting how they implemented it. I also don't have the money for anything else now. Alright.
Shouldn't deal with strangers.
No, I don't need the tutorial. I understand what's going on.
Good to see you again.
Interesting. Feel like I can get in there. Feel like perhaps that I can get in there. Oh yeah, I already checked that out. I want to check out this.
So many people trying to get away from Karnataka now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
Grab more whalebone.
There's corruption here. It beckons you. Promises riches and power. So much temptation.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Pushed her and she fell hard against the machinery. She lost the child.
Oh, what? Why are so many awful
won't
stories?
Make the Grand Guard happy.
She told them she was a doctor, as good as any, with an office and fancy gadgets. She said she'd cure their son for half the price, paid in advance.
Oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get into that. Base of the blue. There's the Whistler.
There was... Where did... Oh, am I going crazy?
They sought the Abbey of the Everyman. She sent them to an abandoned warehouse, where she'd seen a shrine to the outsider.
Ooh.
I was born in Morley, but I've been here, I don't know, 10 years now. It's a hot one, that's for sure.
Okay, so I got up here the way I got up here. How did she get up here? I wish I didn't have to have the sword out the whole time that I wanted to use my powers. I'm not going to use the sword. This is very interesting. That it actually uses the PlayStation controller. Okay, so... Oh, that's clear out there. There's so much to explore here, goodness. Oh, hello.
It's in...
Clearing bloodfly nests. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now and the Duke canceled the funding. So we get rid of the nests by hand. Here's what you need to know to stay alive. If you need to slip past a bloodfly swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly, or they'll attack. When the bloodflies are calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, it's trouble. If you get swarmed, you gotta run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them. Same for the nests. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest for that swarm. That's really all you need to know. You'll do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus. But make sure the Grand Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever. Good luck.
Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Somebody's not feeling well.
I want you. Oh, yes. I didn't notice that part, but yes, no, this is good. Traditional Sarkonian songs. Nope. I should at least read it. Amira, come home. Yep. I don't plan on reading the Psalms. Oh, geez, there's several of these, aren't there? Didn't drop any. This one dropped one. blood amber. Just gonna poke around. Here because there's a bone charm. Blood fly infestation. Very interesting. Oh, is that it? Am I all out now? Looks like I do have a reason to have grenades. Ooh. And it just lights itself? That's amazing. I will take incendiary bolts for sure. Very interesting. Like, I just threw the liquor. I didn't expect it to... There we go. Bone charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit, or use the heart to detect them from further away. By default, you can activate up to 5 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. Unnerving target. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and thrown debris. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and thrown debris at their feet. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Interesting. I want you. Because I know there's going to be more nests. Yeah, see right there. Deal with them all at once. Now I don't have to deal with them at all. Okay, haven't missed anything. Wish I had more bottles. Okay, the red ones are the ones I need to wipe out.
Friendless and hunted like a beast. Yet still you act with honor.
Yeah, I really like the new one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I need to know. The enemies and sounds. Living beings, objects, and security systems. In addition to living beings, objects and security systems are visible through the walls, so I need this one next. Okay, I guess we're getting this one right now. This one I can save for later. Now I should see items. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I like the sounds it makes.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Now I'm not gonna miss anything. See, I already missed so much. Spending this was worth it. What is this? Oh, interesting. There is so much more to this place than I expected. No more grenades, but I have some incendiary bolts. Most hated neighbors, you forced me out of our home and you barricaded Luciano inside, treating him like a diseased animal. Yes, he was stung by blood flies, but he's as healthy as a shark, and when he recovers he'll make you regret this. I've sent the children to my mother's home, but I'm staying here. Say whatever you want, but I'm not leaving him. Barricade me inside as well if you're so scared. You can all go to the void. Bettina. Poor lady.
So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. It was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
Yeah, the sound that it makes as it pulses, it's good. I like it. I was hoping I could grab another flammable bottle, but I'm not seeing it. What the heck? What's this dude doing up? Some kind of blood fly zombie?
They don't want you here. Why are you hiding? Don't waste the blood.
Now I need to know. Spotted by enemies, assassinations, dang it. Total kills, Yeah, I was afraid of that. You're gonna go killing again? Sure, if you want to. Oh, right, this is when I...
You're a bad woman. I can tell.
Right bumper to block with your sword. Press right just as enemy. Yeah. I know that.
You won't hurt them anymore. You die now.
This is when I need my sleep darts. Which I didn't bother to purchase any.
I'll use your bloody guts to hatch new little babies.
Yeah, you...
Smell your blood. Fresh scents.
You are creepy.
Nothing I can do about it. They need your blood, so I'll just draw it. Oh, it's all right, my lovelies. I'll show her out.
How do I do the combat?
You won't hurt them anymore. Will you die now?
I have to, like, time it perfectly.
I'll stop you.
Hold right trigger. Yeah, no. I need to knock him out. They made you mad? I don't care that I'm spotted, that's fine. Getting ghost is neat.
I can tell. They don't like you. Do about it. Cool. Yes. That's hit me. Better me than them.
I don't care if he sees me. I care about stealthing him. Ooh. That's actually real neat. I don't need all this tutorial stuff, thank you.
You can't stay here. They only need me.
Oh, right.
I'll use your bloody guts to hatch new little babies.
You need to stop saying creepy things.
Little ones. I'll make her leave.
Oh, really? Will you? There. Black market shop key. Bloodfly experiment notes. Day 1. My plans are underway sooner than I expected. Yesterday evening, I stumbled upon the corpse of a hound in the street. The bloodflies had only found it a day or so earlier, I estimate, and I was able to extract intact bloodfly larvae from it. I'm keeping them warm under a nice side of mutton. Success! Day 2. Success! 2 of my samples hatched overnight, which is sooner than I could have anticipated. They're both active and quite agitated when I draw near. Day 7. I don't think it was possible, but they've almost quadrupled in size from when I found them. Day 10. Still no nest, which puts a fairly large dent in my hopes for blood amber extraction. Fool! You started this? See what we got here. Sleep darts. Oh yeah. Stinging bolts. That's new. Causes an enemy to flee and forget. Really? Yeah. Yeah, it's almost time. Wait, I can pick up the bodies? Get paid for it? My payment... it can't just be any corpse. Bloodfly corpse. It's gotta be the dried one. That's fine. The prize, the reward, the purpose of coming in here is to get the black market keys. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah, it was just a soda. This is well worth it. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I got some sleep darts for free. Some stinging bolts. This is all good. I still have some incendiary bolts. I need to make some upgrades. How much money do I have? Wait, it's like I'm on the other side. Ooh, it's also a shortcut across?
They all confess quickly when you put some old woman riddled with blood flies and mad with fever in the cell with them.
Can I climb this? No, it was too good to be true. Can't reach.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you...
Okay. Oh, did I not finish? Is this too far back in time? I just missed one thing is all. I guess it's good that I came back then. Oh, it is that far back. Dang it, I should have saved. That zombie dude is so creepy.
Oh, it's all right, my lovelies. I'll show her out. They smell your blood. Fresh. Don't worry, my little ones. I'll make her leave.
Almost there, almost there, almost there.
Stay here.
Gotcha. Okay, save here. Ta-da! I can grab another bottle. There we go. And there's the key. That's what we're here for. Some fool thought it'd be a good idea to try and grow blood amber, and instead got this whole section blocked off and killed all these people. Alright, now save. That was cool. I liked that. This whole little apartment thing, that was dope. I liked that. That was good.
Oh my, that silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him
I really want to get in there.
attractive.
I don't think I can from here, though. Do-do-do. You know what? I think I had you at the bottom and you over here. Yeah.
With the cook, that did not taste anything like religion. It's beyond me. I won't be able to have another dinner party for at least a month.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you get me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No!
The wall of light. From the time of the rat plague.
Oh.
Snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, We couldn't stop him.
I have to stop that. And I can. Just takes a little time travel. It triggers when I get close, so... All I have to do is come back through here. I just have to get back to the other side. There's more here that I have not checked out. Oh, I did check out back here. Neutral territory. Where's that wall of light?
Thanks, do I? At least I have a job, which is more than you can say.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
Please. The wall of light. From the time of the rat.
Saved him.
You won't get away! Come back here!
Miss that.
Hey, no use running! I've got just the thing for you!
Huh?
You're so superior, huh? You had it. Run while you still can right now, are you?
Okay, this fell apart all so fast. But at least I found it.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Huh?
Stay of execution. Stop the Grand Guard from pushing someone with the wall of light. Yes! That's what I wanted. We gotta get out of here, though. That's a good way to end stream, I think.
Even if it's dirty.
Well,
Trade in some wages for a bottle of whiskey.
I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good time zone. Bye. Goodbye. Farewell. See you tomorrow.